Attack on Titan is finally here, and they give us more questions than they do answers as usual, but it is still a good freaking chapter that just brings a lot of different things to the table of Attack on Titan and the way the plot is most likely going to go now from here in this point onward. For one, we find out a lot of information and a lot of confusing details of what the hell is really going on. For one, we find out that as Eren or anyone that shapeshift into a Titan increasingly gets worn down, they will lose control of their Titan and eventually merge in with their Titan. Now, with this being revealed in this actual chapter of Attack on Titan, there's many things that pop up that can actually be possible in the future. Since Eren was losing slowly control of his Titan, getting worn out, and he was getting a smaller Titan every time, like he went from his regular 15-meter class Titan to a 13-meter class Titan that kind of looked the same, but he had less control of, and then he went to like a Titan that was like 10-meter class that literally just had barely any skin at all, wasn't even a completely formed Titan, and Eren was fusing in with the Titan. So, pretty much as we can come to conclude from this chapter is that Eren will eventually be able to control the type of height he'll be able to, I guess, transform into. Like, maybe eventually he might become a colossal Titan and be able to fill up the hole in the wall. That's a big possibility right there. But getting past that part, let's look at actually the entire problem with this and what was really happening with Eren transforming. So, Eren was actually, I guess, merging with his Titan body, and he couldn't get out of it without assistance. So right there, that's a big fear all human Titan shifters need to fear now that we know this. And this goes to show if Eren eventually has prolonged battles and can't, like, gets increasingly worn out, he'll eventually fuse his Titan, lose control, and turn into the freaking man-human Titan that we know in the entire series. So, really, I like this entire plot development. They revealed a couple of things there and brought up a lot of different questions with that, too. Now, let's move on to the next portion of this chapter that really had me intrigued. For one major thing that was just increasingly interesting is when Eren had his memories. He had his memories of flashbacks of when his father gave him the injection of being able to most likely turn into a Titan. Now, we've all known that his father is up missing and just disappeared. We don't know where the hell he's at since the wall was first breached. But in this chapter, it goes to conclude and probably tell us the actual theory that all of us have been wondering in our mind. Eren most likely killed his father. The reason why Eren was talking vague memories, he says, I'm sorry, by me, and that's just vague memories he said, and I was like, huh? But then I concluded together, wait a minute, that's right off the bat, if you just put kill or ate between the two freaking words, you're like, Eren either ate his father, or he freaking killed his father when he's transforming into a Titan when he put in that freaking injection in him. I was like, holy crap. Now, I expected that, but they pretty much revealed it. Isayama actually revealed it in this chapter. I mean, there's other ways he could probably go with that sentence, but there's not a lot of different words he could actually put into the middle of that. Now, since this is now confirmed, and basically Eren's having flashbacks now, the most interesting thing about the flashback was some woman that kind of had the facial structure and looks of Eren in Historia. So, the woman, as Eren was remembering in his, like, I guess, past memories, it looked like she was a noble woman, like she had some higher noble, like, life or whatever, because she had a really nice, good-looking room. She looked like she was well-kept in that type of freaking place. As we all know, there's a big freaking system of how nobles get treated better. But pretty much, so, Eren is either related to a noble, okay, or the serum that was injected into him, like the injection, most likely has the blood of that woman inside of that injection to transform him into a Titan. So there's a theory I just came up with actually just thinking about this video. But I'll tell you this, a lot of things that are really cool about this chapter, especially Trap Armin. Okay, that was freaking hilarious. I actually, when I first saw Historia and Eren get freaking captured, I was like, oh, not this crap again. That's exactly what I said. And then I found out, when I saw their faces, that it still looked like, you know, Eren and Historia. But as we found out when Armin's getting dropped like this, I'm like, wait a minute. That's Armin. That's a trap. It is... Wow, I actually got fooled by that. I really did. And Jean playing as Eren again, that's comedy value right there. This chapter was good. The art quality was a lot better than the last chapter. I know for a fact it was. I cannot wait for next chapter because so many things are going on because now that we know Eren most likely killed or ate his father, we know Eren can control his half now of his Titans, we know Historia is connected to some major reason of how Titans came about and being able to shift into human Titans. It's just a lot of questions, especially who was that girl Eren was seeing? Was that his mother? But I mean, we already seen his mother, but it could be a possibility of that Eren is actually adopted into his family. So, so many theories, so many questions, and Attack on Titan does this every freaking month to us. It sucks so bad that we have to wait an entire month to get to see what the hell is going to happen, because there's just so much going on. I want to know what the hell is going on. Well, anyways, I wouldn't love Attack on Titan as I am right now if I didn't have patience for it. Alright, everybody, that's going to be the end of my actual manga chapter review of Attack on Titan this month. Tell me what you think about this chapter. What you think about all those theories I brought up. Do you think it's possible, you know, with Eren killing and eating his own father? What do you think about that girl that Eren saw that visually he looked through her eyes into the mirror and basically saw her? Do you think that is a woman that gave her serum or her blood and put it into Eren to be able to transform into a Titan? Please let me know. Y'all wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe. Chibi out.